Now, let us tell you about our curriculum that is based on the principles of this beneficial neuromuscular training. This curriculum consists of 6 lessons that were developed by a team of allied health professionals that included PE teachers, athletic trainers, physical therapists, strength and conditioning coaches, as well as sports medicine physicians and orthopedic surgeons. The lessons were designed to meet Shape America's national standards and grade-level outcomes for high school physical education. The specific standards and outcomes met in each lesson can be found within the curriculum. After completing each draft, we sought out feedback from an advisory council of national, state, and district PE leaders to help ensure that the curriculum would receive their stamp of approval. Finally, we worked with 21 PE teachers in the spring of 2021 to pilot the curriculum in their schools. These teachers all worked in different environments. Teachers in the pilot group represented rural, suburban, and urban schools across the U.S. and Canada and taught in small and large public, private, and charter schools. Some of the teachers delivered all of the lessons virtually, while others taught with in-person and hybrid formats. During the pilot phase of the project, we met with this pilot group weekly to gather feedback that further refined the curriculum. Take a look at some of that feedback on the screen right now. The curriculum package comes with several helpful resources. It comes with a PDF ebook with over 50 pages of background information and lesson plans. You will find outlines, the national standards and grade level outcomes, and even discussion questions and answers for each lesson. This document can be printed and kept on your clipboard or downloaded to a phone or tablet for you to reference during class. The package will also include access to a PDF student workbook for students to use throughout the 6 lessons. They can respond to questions and even record important data about their performance in different tests in the workbook. The final part of the curriculum package is a visual resource that you will be able to use during each lesson. You can see an example of this resource from Lesson 1 on the screen. If you have access to a smartboard, TV, or projector in your gymnasium, we hope that you will find this visual resource to be a valuable aid as you deliver each lesson. It provides helpful images, videos, and graphics that will streamline the lessons and provide a new level of engagement for your students. Each lesson will include some combination of the components that you can see listed on the right side of the screen. The different sections of this visual resource will directly match up with the PDF ebook. If you are looking for more detail about certain activities or even answers to various discussion questions, please refer to the ebook for assistance. The introduction will give you a chance to introduce your students to new material and the science behind each of the topics addressed in the lessons. Anatomical illustrations and animations, discussion questions, and other helpful graphics will appear on screen during the introduction to help you engage your students in the lesson. When led by a trained practitioner, the neurodynamic warm-up has been proven to improve sports performance and reduce injury risk among high school student athletes. Each warm-up will include 10 different exercises representing 5 different categories of exercises. Everything you need to run this warm-up effectively will be given to you during this training and on screen. Your students can follow the demonstration on screen while you read the instructions and technique tips. The timer on screen will help you keep track of the duration of each exercise. The Building Skills section of the lesson will give your students a chance to practically apply the proper techniques that they have learned to help them move better. This section will include various progressions, breaking individual exercises down into simpler parts. The students should feel much more confident about exercising with proper technique after completing this section of each lesson. Peer assessment labs are an exciting part of the lessons. During this section, your students will learn how to perform common clinical movement assessments. They will score their classmates' performances in these assessments and work together to come up with a plan to improve their scores on the assessments. After completing all 6 lessons, the students should have a very clear picture about their current movement quality and what they must do in order to move better. The closure will provide your class with discussion questions to give the students a chance to share their results from the peer assessment labs. They will also have a chance to develop and discuss a strategy to improve their scores on the lab tests based on everything they learned during the introduction and building skills sections. What you can see on screen is an example of a typical class structure. The actual length of the lesson will be dependent on how you structure the class. Some teachers have delivered the lessons in only 30 minutes, while others have extended the lessons as long as 60+ minutes.